Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jihan Fiqriyani in BM 205101023. I want to explain about successful businessman, namely Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is an internet entrepreneur computer programmer. He is known for having created the social networking site Facebook with his friend, due to which he has become an executive officer and president. I first knew Mark Zuckerberg when I tried to use the social networking site Facebook and was curious about who created it, so I can get to know him. Since childhood, Zuckerberg liked to tinker with computers, try various computer programs, and learn to create them. His own father bought him a computer since he was 8 years old. While at the Phillips Exeter Academy High School, he and his colleague D'Angelo created a plugin for the Winamp MP3 player. While going to college, the two had to separate. D'Angelo entered Caltech, while Zuckerberg entered Harvard. Although in the end, Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of his campus because he concentrated on developing Facebook. It was at Harvard that Zuckerberg came up with the idea of creating an online student directory books because the university did not share Facebook student books containing photos and identity of students at the university, to use students as a means of friendship between them. But every time he volunteered to create the directory, Harvard turned him down. Even though he was rejected, he was always looking for ways to make it happen. His first project was CourseMate, which allowed his classmates to communicate with each other on the website. One night in his sophomore year at Harvard, Zuckerberg sabotaged Harvard student data and put it on a website he created called FaceMaze, with the photos of his fellow students plastered on it. He did not forget to put a sentence asking his visitors to determine which of these photos was the most hot. The phishing hit. Within 4 hours of launching the website, 450 people had visited FaceMaze. As many as 22,000 of their photos have been opened. Harvard noticed, and the internet connection was cut. Zuckerberg was sued for stealing data. The currently hired young man apologized to college whose photos were included on FaceMaze, but he did not regret his action. Instead of giving up, he created a new website called Facebook. The website he launched in February 2004. Facebook is a refinement of FaceMaze. Its goal remains to be a meeting place for fellow Harvard students. In the explanation on its website, it is now stated that Facebook is a social tool to help people communicate more efficiently with colleagues, family, or co-workers. The number of applications that can be used by its members has made Facebook loved by many people. It is said that until now, more than 20,000 applications have been entered into Facebook that can be used by its members. At least 140 new applications are added to Facebook every day, and 95% of Facebook account owners have used at least one application. The inclusion of many of these applications makes Facebook different from networking websites, social media such as MySpace. Then people flock to the website and sign up to become members. Within 2 weeks of its launch, half of Harvard students already had accounts on Facebook. It turned out that not only Harvard students were interested, several campuses around Harvard also asked to be included in the Facebook network. The reason I chose Mark Zuckerberg himself because he was a simple person, even though he had an abundance of wealth, but he did not show it. He kept his appearance simple by wearing only a t-shirt when he is invited to a show. He talked of being able to communicate without having to meet is a very advantage. We can keep exchanging news even though we don't meet our old friends. That is my explain about successful businessman. Thank you for your attention.